After the ceremony finishes, everyone else goes back to their work, leaving just me and Rosanna in her office. She still hasn't fully recovered. She was steady during the presentation, but she sits back in her chair now. You've finally made it here. Yes.
これから私はあなたを領主にするための準備に入ります。可能な限り早くあなたが領主になるよう取り計らいます。
I will begin preparations to make you lord. I'll arrange it so you will assume your duties as soon as possible. I listen to what she says with mixed feelings. It's hard to resist this now that it's already in motion.
あなたも知っているように、今、ユイドラは様々な危機を抱えています。
As you know, Uedora is facing a number of trials right now.
一つはディスナフロディの動き。
Foremost is Disnafrody's movements.
彼らは日に日に戦争に向けての準備を進めています。
They are preparing for war every day.
彼らがなぜ戦争を始めようとしているのか、その真意は定かではありません。
Why they want to go to war is still a mystery.
しかし彼らが動けば、こちらも国を挙げて対応せざるを得ないでしょう。
However, when they make their move, we will be forced to respond with our own forces.
とはいえ、向こうは大国。本格的に攻められれば、ユイドラはひとたまりもないでしょう。
They are a large country. Uedora may not be able to survive a full-scale assault.
このような事態において領主を変えるというのは、本来ならば避けねばなりませんが。
I would prefer to not change the leadership here if it were at all possible.
もはや私では、いざという時に対応できません。
However, I am no longer capable of handling this.
準備ができ次第、正式に領主交代を宣言することになるでしょう。
As soon as everything is prepared, your succession will be formally announced.
その際、あなたに1年前の真実をお教えします。
At that time, I will tell you the truth of what happened 1 year ago. In other words, what happened to my parents. I'll finally know why they died. I don't know if anything will change when I learn about it. Still, I can't help but let it fill my thoughts.
領主交代の件についてはこちらで進めますので、あなたにはディスナフロディへの対応をお願いします。
I will begin preparing for your succession now. Please begin thinking about Disnafrody. I understand. I walk into the plaza after everything is finished, and the usual kid rushes toward me at full speed. You're amazing! How'd you get to be such an awesome alchemist? It's a lot of little things. Hey, can I become a Grand Master? Yeah, I know you can, but you can't neglect your training or your studies. I'm gonna work hard, so you do too. Yeah, of course. Let's both try our best. The boy grins proudly, and then runs off again. Other alchemists gather around me. Still popular with the little brats. That's just like you. Kids have good eyes. They know things that you've forgotten. We wanted to be great alchemists when we were kids too. Yep. I don't get worked up over little crap like that. A skilled alchemist's got to keep his cool. Hahaha. You've been learning from well. Shut up. Don't say crap you don't need to. Congratulations on your promotion. If you became Lord, it'd be good for all of us alchemists. Even if you're Lord, don't forget that I'm your senior. There's no helping you at all. Alchemists have a duty to respect what their predecessors made possible. Experienced alchemists must set an example. Honestly, You're only skilled when it comes to arguing. Still, have you heard anything new about Disnafrody? I'm worried about it. And this is a celebration. Now's not the time for that. Oh, indeed. Sorry. Forgive me, Will. Wilfred, we've got nothing left to teach you. Please be a good leader for Yuidora. I'll do what I can to live up to all your expectations, so I'll be counting on your help too. Of course. Let us know whenever you need help. I'll help if you're in trouble, but don't just call me for nothing. The alchemist leaves smiling. The mother and daughter I know come to see me next, both smiling.
おめでとう。どうかこれからもユイドラのために尽くしてくれよ。本当に期待してるからね。
Congratulations. Please continue taking care of Yuidora. We're really counting on you. She urges her daughter forward. The girl bows to me.
おめでとうございます。これからも健勝であられますようお祈り申し上げます。
Congratulations. I will pray for your continued success and health. Thank you. I pat her head as she blushes. Her mother also strokes her hair reassuringly. A man steps out from behind her. Hey, where were you? Oh, you're that sorry. You were just promoted, right? Congratulations. My wife and daughter are always bothering you. Man, they're such a handful, right? Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you something. Are those rumors really... His wife digs her elbow into his side and stops him. Sorry about that. Excuse me then. They all leave together. I start walking finally, and see Ella waving to me. She smiles happily as she runs to my side.
おめでとう。とうとう登っちゃったね。本当におめでとう。私も自分のことみたいに嬉しいよ。
Congratulations. You finally made it to the top. Really, congratulations. I feel as happy as if it was me. Thanks. I think it's going to be hard from here on, but I'll do my best. After our short greeting, she goes back to her work with a smile. I stop by the bar like usual, and there's an alchemist waiting for me as I walk in. Oh, if it isn't you, Grand Master. Pardon me. By yourself today. He peers behind me, looking for someone else. Yeah, that's right. Too bad. Ah, congratulations on the promotion. Be sure you keep working hard. After that very poor acknowledgement, he steps around me and leaves the bar. Oh, here you are. Congratulations on your promotion. Thank you. How was the ceremony? No matter how many times I go through it, it's always stressful. I can imagine. I wanted to go through it at least once. It's the last one for you, isn't it? Wow. Next is Lord. When you're Lord, Yuidora will become a better place. I'm looking forward to it. It's my treat today. Eat all you want. Thanks, but I'm just stopping by today. I'll come by later to celebrate. Alright. Well, I'm sure a Grand Master is busy. And you're going to become Lord any day. We'll hold a massive celebratory feast for you when you do. Sorry. Don't worry about it. I've enjoyed watching you work and grow. The old man laughs loudly. Please keep coming by. If an important alchemist like you comes here, a lot more people are sure to follow. I can't argue with that, but no matter what happens, I'm going to keep coming by to see you. I'm glad to hear it. Please come again. After I finish talking to him, I leave. Yuella's waiting for me when I get home. A lot of people wanted to talk to me. Sorry I'm late.
次は領主だな。もう内示は出ているのだし、すぐにでも任命されることになるのだろう。
Next you will be Lord. The unofficial decree has already been put out. You will be appointed very soon. Yeah, probably. Yuella looks down, thinking carefully.
そうか。いつまでもごまかしてはいられぬか。
I see. It cannot be hidden forever. She mutters quietly. She's been acting strangely ever since I was appointed as the Lord's representative. She really doesn't want me to be Lord. There's still a lot of work left to do. I'll still be counting on you. Yuella nods, but she's barely paying attention to me. Now I'm a Grand Master. I've reached the very top ranks of the guild. Rosanna said that she's getting everything done as soon as possible, so I'll be recommended as Lord very soon. If it's approved by the rest of the guild's leadership, I'll be formally appointed Lord. Rosanna must have already set the groundwork with them for this. I just have to prepare myself for whatever's going to happen. And here is our final chapter. The Empty Moon Awakens. Disnafrody's movements need to be carefully watched. The guild has been watching them for a long time, but it's starting to look like war is inevitable. Uedor is in a very delicate situation. And in the middle of that, I'm going to be appointed Lord. Rosanna's working on getting everything ready. The announcement will come any day. Even though I just became a Grand Master, very few people seem to oppose the decision. Did she prepare everything carefully? Or is this what the enemies of the guild want? I have to keep my eyes open for anything. A woman walks along the river on the outskirts of Uedora. She remains wary as she walks. When she senses something, she turns to the river and stops. She looks up at the western sky. A nearby villager stops cutting grass and walks to the river to clean off his hands. He walks toward Yuella. The man mutters under his breath as he passes by her. The Shogun expects results.
今しばらく時間がかかる。
It will take time. You are out of time. The events are already in motion.
私は役目を果たしている。
I am doing my duty. Are you hesitating? Or have you become attached to this lord?
やけに口の軽い忍びだな。
You're a very talkative spy. You just need to accomplish your mission. For your own sake too, Yuella. Her eyes flicker for a moment.
なぜ私が私自身の身を案じねばならんのだ。よもや姉上に何かしたのではないだろうな。
Are you threatening me? Or are you insinuating something about my sister? The man feels her bloodlust and stays silent. After a moment, he chuckles. It appears that didn't need to be said. Yuella's knuckles turn white on her sword's hilt, and she lowers into a fighting stance.
消えろ。でなければ本気で切る。
Leave, or I will cut you down. Do not forget your debt to the Shogun. The man leaves her and walks back into the city. Let's see, anything here? And we got a promotion reward. It's pretty much going to be all new stuff, I suppose, this chapter. At least until we start getting the, prepare for the final battle with all the companions. I was told there was urgent news, so I rushed to the Lord's Manor. Laguna's waiting for me there. Laguna, what's going on? It looks like Disnafrody's begun to move. They're concentrating their forces in Zolf and Tokia. How's Rosanna? Just as I say that, Rosanna walks out from a back room.
ご苦労様です。話は聞きましたか?
Thank you for coming. Did he tell you? Yes. Are they really going to attack us?
噂ですが、彼らの聖域を我々が侵略したのが発端ということになっているようですね。
It's only a rumor, but the cause seems to be that we invaded one of their sanctuaries. We weren't the ones behind that. I thought that was already taken care of. They're using it to attack anyway. It is mostly a fabricated excuse. In other words, they were going to attack, and were just looking for any reason to. It's also rumored that they're looking for new lands to save them from their famine. Doesn't this work against them then? A war will just make their country weaker right now. I think so too. There has to be another reason. I don't like not knowing why we're going to be attacked. So we just prepare for war without even knowing if we're really who they're after? I can't say there's no chance it's not us, but do you really want to bet on it? No. Then that's that. Whatever the case, we have to think about how to deal with it.
これは相手の挑発だと思われます。現段階では揺さぶりをかけてきたというところでしょう。
And I think they're making sure we know. They're trying to rattle us. And you don't think they're about to attack?
私は楽観視はしていません。
I'm not that hopeful. As you saw yourself, they've been preparing for some time. If we react now, it will not go well for us.
挑発には乗らないように、相手の動向には注意しましょう。
Don't respond to them. Don't let them dictate the terms. Yes. Manuela and I walk into the bar. It quiets almost immediately. The air becomes tense. Welcome. The old man greets her from behind me. He also nods to Yuella behind me. He looks nervous. If you don't have any business, you should probably leave quickly today. He whispers to me, and indicates toward a corner of the bar with his eyes. There's a group of alchemists staring at us. They look drunk, angry, and are clearly glaring at us. Did something happen? They've been getting riled up for a while now. I see. Then I'll just leave now. I signal to Yuella, and we move toward the exit. Hold it right there, Grand Master. One of them calls out to us. He shoulders through the bar toward us. He looks over me, then glances at Yuella. You're supposed to be Lord. Hey, don't talk to a Grand Master like that. Show a little respect. Shut up. This is between alchemists. The man looks back at me. This is just my advice, but I didn't get this far being a stupid idiot. Got it? He looked angry before, but now that I have a closer look at him, well, certainly drunk, he's just worked up. I understand. Let's hear it. I get that you've got skills, and I've got nothing bad to say about your work. But even you should know what's going on lately. No. You ought to know more about it than us. And you're walking around openly with someone from Disnafrody. What are you saying? What if she's a spy? And when Disnafrody attacks us, what if that sword of hers ends up in our backs? Are you ready for that? I understand what you're saying. Let me say this then. Yuella has been my friend for a long time. She's helped me ever since I became an alchemist. I trust her completely. That's all there is to it. He looked straight into my eyes. Fine, but don't forget that we don't have the same faith as you. Yeah, I understand. Is that all? It's enough. And I'm sorry for bothering you. I nod to the old man and leave the bar. Don't worry, Yuella. You didn't do anything wrong.
気にしてはいない。
I do not care. I guess that's okay then, but... If I look carefully, I can see the people passing by us on the streets watching her. It's not like before when it was just out of curiosity. There's fear and anxiety now. Let's go.
そうだな。
Alright. We quickly head back to the workshop. As I walk into the plaza, one of the merchants I know calls to me. Hey, Lord, come over here a second. Please stop that. Rosanna's still Lord. I'm just her representative. But it's already been decided, right? He looks behind me after he laughs. That girl's not with you today. Huh? You know, that Disnafrody girl? Ah, you mean Yuella. She's a swordsman from Disnafrody, right? She is, but... Haven't you heard the rumors lately? The Disnafrody army is going to attack us, and it's a little worrying. I'm not from Disnafrody, but people still suspect me. If I was a Disnafrody swordsman... He's having a hard time picking his words. I have the feeling that he trusts me, but not a warrior from Disnafrody. I can't think of anything else it could be. Yuella's one of us. It's okay. I know. Yeah. I know that, but still... We owe you a lot from before. We know we can trust you. But still... I look around the area. The nearby storekeepers are watching us nervously. Everybody's worrying about Disnafrody right now. It's just a rumor. Don't worry so much about it. Well, even if they do attack, I'm sure we'll be able to find a way to compromise. I hope so. I take another look around the plaza before I return home.